The Russia-Ukraine war. Ukraine is buckling under relentless fire, and the Russian forces have hammered Kharkiv with drones, bombed Dnipro's outskirts, and are now rolling towards Sumy while Ukraine's air defenses run dry. In the latest, 3 people have died while multiple have been injured. Our next report telling you more about how, with dwindling Western aid and Trump redirecting anti-drone missiles, Kiev is, in a way, fighting for survival.
The air crackles with the raw power of explosions. The night sky over Ukraine is lit with fire. It is yet another night of terror. Russia continues its relentless aerial bombardment. Precision missiles, heavy bombs, and swarms of drones are tearing through an already weakened infrastructure, reducing hardened structures and civilian havens to jagged ruins. After Kyiv and Odessa, Russia turned its glare towards Kharkiv. More than 15 apartments were on fire in a 5-story building and several houses were hit.
Kharkiv is under attack yet again. 17 Shade drones hit the city. As of now, 3 5-story apartment blocks are damaged. Also, private dwellings and industrial enterprises were hit.
There was a fire. I felt the smoke. I got out. I didn't have a chance to take any documents or money. There was a lot of smoke. It was impossible to stay and smoke and look for something.
These are the latest images from Odessa. Death and devastation. The Ukrainian port city, situated on the Black Sea coast, is under relentless attacks. The ground forces, a tide of Russian might, are now pushing relentlessly towards Dnipro, their advance a chilling testament to the shifting tides of war. Sumy too lies within range, its fate hanging precariously in the balance as the war rapidly transforms in Russia's favor. Ukrainian military says that it targeted and destroyed 2 Russian drone control centers, 4 artillery systems, and a command post. Ukrainian Defense Ministry released these images of Iris-T SLM air defense system donated by Germany in action. The intensity of this conflict has risen to a horrifying degree, pushing Ukraine to its absolute breaking point. The nation strains under the immense pressure, finding it increasingly impossible to sustain the fight. Its arsenal, once a symbol of defiance, is now tragically depleted, a direct consequence of dwindling aid from its Western allies. Ukraine desperately needs air defense systems which are running critically low on missiles, leaving them agonizingly vulnerable to the relentless aerial assault. With summer's full-scale assault looming, the next weeks could decide Ukraine's fate. Will Russia push deeper, or will the West step in with Patriots and precision weapons? The front lines won't shift without decisive support.
Bureau Report, WION, World is One.
U.S. policy towards Pakistan's counter-terrorism role appears dangerously confused, pointing to Washington's troubling new strategic alignment with Islamabad. The Trump administration seems to be embarking on a perilous path, potentially falling into Pakistan's trap once again. WION Siddhant Sibbal getting you more in this report.
Recent developments paint a contradictory picture amid India's growing concerns over cross-border terrorism from Pakistan. General Michael Kurilla, head of U.S. Central Command, praises Pakistan as a phenomenal partner in counter-terrorism, highlighting its capture of 5 high-value ISIS Khorasan operatives and extradition of a key figure in the 2021 Kabul airport bombing. Speaking at a House Armed Services Committee hearing, Kurilla emphasizes Pakistan's anti-ISIS-K efforts, noting military operations in Balochistan and along the Afghan border. Despite 1,000 terrorist attacks in 2024 that killed 700 security personnel and 2,500 civilians,
We have to have a relationship with Pakistan and with India. I do not believe it is a binary switch that we can't have one with Pakistan if we have a relationship with India. We should look at the merits of the relationship for the positives that it has.
Paul Kapoor, Trump's incoming top diplomat for South Asia, stresses upon security cooperation with Pakistan during his Senate Foreign Relations Committee nomination hearing.
Pakistan, if confirmed, I will pursue security cooperation where it is beneficial to U.S. interests, while seeking opportunities for bilateral collaboration in trade and investment.
Conversely, FBI Chief Kash Patel revealed Pakistan's darker side, announcing the extradition of Mohammad Shahzeb Khan, a Pakistani national arrested in Canada for plotting an ISIS-linked mass shooting in New York. At a State Department briefing, spokesperson Tammy Bruce deflected questions about Trump's potential Kashmir mediation, leaving the matter to the White House. Reports suggest Pakistan's newly appointed field marshal will visit the U.S. imminently. Islamabad taking Washington for another ride? History suggests this wouldn't be the first time. During 1971's ping-pong diplomacy, Pakistan facilitated secret US-China talks, leveraging Beijing ties to broker Nixon's historic visit. Earning American goodwill and aid in the 1980s Afghan jihad. Pakistan became the conduit for US and Saudi support to Mujahideen fighting Soviet forces, receiving billions while fostering extremist networks that later fueled regional instability. Islamabad's intelligence services, the ISI, trained and armed fighters, cementing its frontline state role. After the Afghan jihad ended, Pakistan redirected its terror infrastructure against India. Not without reason did India's External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar term Pakistan a terroristan yesterday in Brussels. Today, Pakistan continues this duplicitous game, offering counter-terrorism cooperation to the US through capturing ISIS-K operatives, whilst simultaneously harboring UN-listed terror groups like Lashkar-e-Taiba, responsible for attacks in India. With Siddhant Sibhal, Bureau Report, WION World is One.
Sooner than later, the US may realize when the Pakistan bubble and deception burst like in the past. Perhaps the US is still reticent, but it better realize and absorb that India is not sitting in the back row anymore. It has earned its seat on the table. And India does not need US validation anymore. Is it time to forget everything that you know about the Big Bang? A radical new theory claims that our universe did not explode into existence. It bounced out of a massive black hole, like a cosmic springboard in a way. This is not science fiction. It's basically physics, challenging the very basic foundation of our cosmic origins. Our next report telling you more.
We all have stared at the stars, immersed in thoughts. How massive is the universe? Have you ever wondered what lies beyond reality's edge? Now, a new theory suggests that our universe may exist within a massive black hole, not outside of it. The Big Bang is the best model used by astronomers to explain the creation of matter, space and time 13.7 billion years ago. How, from an extremely small, extremely hot and extremely dense state, the universe was born. Now, a new theory suggests that the Big Bang theory was wrong. According to researchers from the University of Portsmouth, instead of beginning with a singularity, an impossibly dense point in physics, including quantum effects, could have rebounded, collapsing matter like a compressed spring. The result, a big bounce rather than a bang, now evolving into the cosmic expansion observed today. The old theory struggles to explain puzzling things like dark matter, dark energy, and why our universe appears so perfectly flat. The black hole theory surprisingly offers fresh ways to make sense of these cosmic mysteries. It uses a new approach called quantum gravity, which tries to unite the super small world of particles with the super big world of galaxies. But for now, the textbooks won't be rewritten. More scientific explorations and research is needed to quash the Big Bang theory. Our quest continues. Science won't be rushed, but curiosity promises discovery. Bureau Report WION World is One.
Just when the world is coming to terms with what artificial intelligence technology entails, there's a new word out there that's creating quite a buzz. We're talking about artificial general intelligence, or AGI. Let's just tell you, tech giants like OpenAI, Google are already ahead in the AGI race, and now, according to a Bloomberg report, Meta is also leaving no stone unturned to come out on the top. Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg is reportedly setting up a team of experts to achieve artificial general intelligence technology that can match or even surpass human capabilities. According to the Bloomberg report, Zuckerberg is not happy with Meta's efforts in the artificial intelligence space and has personally taken it upon himself to conduct the hiring process, meeting a few selected AI experts at his California home. What's Zuckerberg's goal really? To recruit the best AI experts out there, even if it means luring researchers away from rival firms, including OpenAI and Google. And what's on offer for them? The potential future Meta employees? A 7 to 9 figure package. Zuckerberg is reportedly aiming to hire around 50 people for the new team, including a new head of AI research. Reports suggesting this secretive new team is internally being called the Super Intelligence Group. So what is artificial general intelligence really, and how is it different from AI? First of all, AI exists, whereas AGI does not. It's basically a hypothetical technology, something that the tech world is aiming to achieve. AI is a broad field of computer science. It mainly focuses on creating machines that can perform tasks mimicking human intelligence, like learning problem solving, understanding language. The AI that we currently use comes under narrow AI. In other words, the world is yet to witness the vast, expansive world of AI. And artificial general intelligence, or AGI, is a type of AI that will one day be able to understand, learn, and apply intelligence, similar to human beings. If created, AGI will have the ability to generalize knowledge to novel situations. In other words, all AGI could be AI, but not all AI is AGI. Meta's AI ambitions are largely built on its Llama models. The company is hoping to make Llama a global AI foundation, much like what Google's Android did for mobile software. In addition to building the Super Intelligence Group, Zuckerberg is reportedly also planning to invest $1 billion in Scale AI, a company that specializes in data services for AI model training. Alexander Wong, Scale AI's founder, will reportedly be joining the Super Intelligence Group following the completion of this deal.